just think Jerry rather see the guy do absolutely nothing than fight who people are asking him to fight. You know what I mean? Because Jerry Soriano's back and he's back to glazing David Benavidez. And he still argues like a 2-year old. Still, he's still doing the same poo butt baby shit arguments. He left a comment on a video I did, right? And in a video I did, the point is simple. You can't talk about, oh, I'm not gonna fight Ja because I'm trying to fight Dimitri and Artur when them dudes are spoken for the whole year. The whole year. Dimitri about to fight Eifert. After that, he gonna fight Better Beef, right? Which means you don't get to fight the winner of that fight till next year. Whereas Jai is here right now. If you beat Zerto, you should fight him right away because he right there. Why move down? Especially when Dimitri talking about moving up. Floyd, Floyd. Danny, what it do? Brandon, what it do? For those that don't know, for some peculiar reason, I don't even know, the old Ring IQ Twitter account was suspended. I don't even know why, because it's not like I'm on there a lot. I'm actually not on there a lot. And whenever I'm on there, I'm not really talking to nobody. I just retweet stories that I want to talk about. I don't really be on there like that to interact with people. But for some reason, it got deleted. It got suspended. I don't know why. And I think Clarissa Shields might have had something to do with it. I think Clarissa has something to do with it, or somebody that liked Clarissa. Because the only thing that stand out to me is yesterday I was talking to Amanda on the Twitter after the video I did about the Shannon Sharp show. And all I said was she's a bad person. You talking about them dudes crazy because you know they ain't going to punch you in your mouth. You know they're not going to. So you could talk like that. You could act. And I'm thinking the only thing I make it a point to not argue anymore and not violate none of the rules because I'm like, bro, what am I even arguing with y'all for? I ain't gonna be arguing with y'all on Twitter for free. So I don't be arguing with people like that on Twitter. And the only thing I could think of is, it's two things. Because I did upload a video that had some maybe it's when I uploaded those AI videos that had copyrighted music, but I'm like, damn, it would have took a long time. Usually those copyright things, usually they happen pretty quick, so I don't really think it's that. And the only other thing I could think of was some angry Clarissa Shields fan just decided to find something they could use. I don't know what they would have used because, like I said, I don't really talk a lot on that account. To be honest, I don't talk a lot on that account. But I had to make a new one and I posted the link to it in the community section. I posted the link to that joint. So I don't really know. I don't really know. It's probably in quarantine where they just watch your account to see if it really is doing the things that complaints are saying. I don't know because it says it's permanently suspended, bro. It's permanently means permanent. So I made a new one and now I'm gonna be just doing the same thing from that one. All I really do is retweet shit. I seldom ever say anything on the Twitter account anymore just because I don't want people talking to me, which y'all know. I say that all the time. I don't really want to be arguing about over your favorite fucking fighter. But that's the only interaction that I had recently was with Amanda. And we was talking about what it was, and it's like, yeah, like you attacking dudes that didn't say nothing about you and that can't really respond the way that because you challenging them dudes. But if they say, okay, Clarissa, let's have a 10-round fight. We ain't gonna do 12 rounds, we could do 10 twos. Because I don't need 12 rounds to beat your ass, you know? Well, grandma's in your arena, beg to differ. I dig it. You know? Twitter changed its rules. A few accounts have been suspended. Really? It is what it is, man. It is what it is. I don't really be knowing what the fuck going on. It's kind of unnerving that you could be following the guidelines and they'll just randomly decide to delete your shit like that. They think they stopping yet. Yeah, I know. That ain't the first time I had to make an account. That's actually the second Twitter account, that I had. So it is what it is. I ain't worried about that shit, to be real with you. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, I told everybody where to follow my shit. And I had to follow all the old news accounts I was following. Yeah, man. Like that shield shit. Motherfuckers don't respect that shit, you know? But that was the only interaction that I had recently was with Amanda. That was it. And it was a kind of PG conversation because all I really said was, "Look, yo, she's a bad person. That's all it is." Cause who gonna do that? Who gonna attack somebody that can't respond, that can't defend themselves? Jules, your account screen name has been copied by a number of people. Tag me, country, because I followed you. I'm pretty sure I followed you on a new account. Let me see. I don't see no. Oh yeah, I see. There's these guys. There's Ring IQ TV. I found out about those guys a couple of years ago. I don't know why they decided to use my motherfucking name for the shit, but it's a UK account, by the way. It's a UK account. They last uploaded a video about a month ago, so I don't even know that they're active like that on their social media anymore. Yeah, their last video was a while ago, so about a month. So I don't even know that they're still doing things. They seem to have topped out at about 7,000 subscribers.
Nah,
And
Jules, you know what? Do a search of Ring IQ, and you'll see about 5 or 6 people pop up. And like one says Ring IQ Boxing Talk TAWK and has a picture of a chick holding a dog. And there's like a number of them, dude, for real.
let me see, bro. What do you mean on Twitter, bro?
Yeah, just
Let me.
go to search, and type in Ring IQ, and watch what
Oh,
pops up.
oh yeah, I see. There's a girl.
See what I'm
There's
talking?
there's a
People
random
are,
girl holding a dog.
yep,
There's Ring IQ boxing. I don't know who this is. Ring
dude, people
Talk.
are copying your shit, man.
And then there's, oh shit, let me see. Ring IQ Boxing Talk joint December 2022. Funny memes, video game playing, viral anime. They don't have any tweets though. They don't have any tweets. Yeah, I see a good number of people took the name, but they ain't do nothing with it. And they ain't me. They're not charming like me. They don't. You could take the fucking name. You're not charming like I am. You know what
By
I'm
the way,
saying?
I tried to find your new account and it didn't pop up.
Uh,
It didn't pop
motherfucking
up at all.
motherfucking who has my shit? Because I already got a couple of people following me. I sent you the link though, bro. I sent you the
I know.
link.
I opened the link and it said log in, but I didn't need you because all I had to do was hop over to Twitter and open up the app. And when I did that, like it just disappeared.
I don't know. Like Real Talk is following me right now. He like
Yeah.
I already got a couple of people following me. Let me go back to the old shit because it takes a while for everything to get erased. It takes a little minute.
What the fuck happened anyway, man?
Bro, I'm telling you, I don't know. Country. I don't really talk on that account. I just retweet shit. I don't really have many interactions on there. Most of the interactions I have are in the DMs. So I don't really
You
know,
know
to
what it
be
was?
honest with
You
you.
probably fucking said something that pissed somebody off and they reported your shit.
Yeah,
That's
but
what it
they would.
was.
Yeah, but they would still need something where you violated the rules. Like, yeah, they could report you, but
Yeah, like there's got to be grounds type shit.
yeah, there's got to be something that you said that they're gonna look at it like, oh well, look, he said that. Like, like I said, I don't really know, bro, because I don't really interact too much on there. Most of the conversations that I have are actually in the DMs and on the page. It's really just me retweeting shit most of the time, retweeting shit or quote tweeting shit, but that's really about it. So I don't know. Sometimes I think social media in general, they look for shit to delete. I have that opinion too. That yeah, sometimes they got to clear up their servers and make room, and they just randomly delete motherfuckers. They don't really need a reason because they didn't even say what it was that I violated. I checked the email. I'm like, what fucking community guideline did I violate by not saying shit? And it doesn't say nothing.
You hurt Clarissa Shields' feelings, way.
Fuck her feelings, man.
Could it be because of the politics?
I suspect Clarissa has a crush on Thurman and Rowley. You know, like when I was a kid and a girl would play punch me, it finally dawned on me that she liked me. Well, I suspect that Clarissa is in love. Brody, she getting dick down by Papoose. She don't need to be worrying about, well,
She
you
got
know,
dick envy, bro. She just want to be a man.
bro, I mean, like at the end of the day, Rowley is fucking these bitches, bro. So shout out to Big Rolo.
Hell yeah, he's
He is
slanging
fucking
dick, bro.
he's
How
slinging
do you
dick to
know
these
she
lawyer
likes you?
bitches.
She threw a rock at me.
You know what I'm saying?
You know?
Yeah, she punched me in my dick. That's how I knew. That's what gave it away. But that bitch is a whole goofball. Like
She
that whole
chased me
shit.
with a knife. That's how I knew she loved me.
That bitch is just a goofball, bro. Like the shit is what I think it is, because a lot of people got different opinions on that shit. And I don't think it's that she's looking for a fight. I don't. I think she knows they can't fight. They can't do nothing, and that's why she's fucking with them, because she knows they can't do nothing. You could talk that shit and they going to let you talk that shit, cuz you know ain't nobody going to really ain't nobody going to really, they would have to lower themselves for them to give you what you want. They would have to lower themselves like, yeah, Clarissa, let's fight. What? There ain't nobody, you know, ain't nobody gonna do that. So you just popping shit to be popping shit. That's what it is. Shout out to motherfucking Mr. Bori, Mr. Auckland. Having worked in tech, I can say that you ain't that off. If I had to guess, the algorithm probably flagged your content as coming from a bot. Sometimes I
Yeah,
think
that
that there's
could be.
sometimes I think that you know what? Sometimes when these accounts get deleted, it's just because they do a random raffle of accounts they want to get rid of to free up space. It's not even that you said nothing. It's nothing in particular that stands out about your account. It's just that it randomly picks accounts to get rid of, because look, people joining Twitter every day. They're joining Twitter, making accounts, and it's like, well, that got to be hard on the servers and all that shit. That you got people, a constant wave of people that are trying to use the same social media platform. So, you know, I don't really give a fuck. I use Twitter for news anyway. I already followed all the news accounts that I normally follow, because that's what I use Twitter for, is news accounts. I'm just mad because I'm not going to get to see the pornography, because, you know, Twitter has
Type
some good
shit, all the
pornography.
sage shit, right?
Twitter does have some good ass pornography.
Yeah,
Let me
it's
see.
next level.
This next level shit, bro. I love the best friend porn. You like the best friend porn, bro? I take that as a yes. He loves the best
Oh
friend porn. It's the best kind
Yeah,
of porn, bro.
that's
the best friend porn is where shit gets weird, but you get it anyway, you know?
It's good shit, bro. You know, I love the best friend porn. That's the good stuff. It's the good stuff kids go for. Um, and yeah, apparently
there it is. Yeah.
The Sanchez versus Torres fight got canceled because fucking bitch ass Sanchez hurt his knee. Even less reason to buy that bullshit ass
Fucking
fight.
old bastard.
Yeah, but that's even less reason. That's like one of the fights I was looking forward to on Thurman Fundora, was that one. And it's like, yo, you know what? I just hope I get the humble link real quick, B, because I usually get the hookup on the hookup for the PBC shows. So I hope I just get that hookup, because I really don't want
Hey,
to buy that fucking fight.
I saw two posts where they were saying Benavidez and Canelo were actually going to fight. Is that really true, or is that just bullshit?
No, bro, that's bullshit, bro. That's bullshit. That people are still even talking about that fight when Fat Boy is headed to cruiserweight is fucking retarded, bro. How is this still a conversation in 2026, bro? How? And it's because Fat Boy keeping it alive. Virtuoso, what it do?
What's good, Jules? Yo,
What's up,
Elon is the
Virtuoso?
ups. Elon is the ops.
Nah, I mean, like I said, I just think sometimes they randomly do a sweep of accounts to free up space for the servers. That's because I'm like I said, I don't really talk a lot on that account. So the idea that I violated a rule by doing what? By retweeting shit? Because that's what I mostly do on that account, is retweet shit. It's probably just some random shit, you know. Shout out to DHP. Reporters keep asking for clicks. Be of course, think for yourself. Yeah, you know, it is what it is. Like I was looking forward to that card because of Torres Sanchez. I have Richard Torres winning that fight. I think he's gonna mow him down if they do reschedule the fight. The shit about that fight is this an IBF final eliminator. So if Frankie says, "Yo, I'm not doing this," yeah, that means that Richard get to fight somebody else and he get to become the mandatory. So you can walk away, Frankie. It's not a big deal, bro. Walk away and fight on more PBC shows, bro. You know, do your thing.
Probably be better off.
I mean, he gonna like I said, I think he's gonna lose that fight. I think he's gonna lose that fight. I think Torres was gonna knock him out. Um, you know, the shit we was talking about earlier was the Klitschko Usyk shit. How Paulie said that he think Klitschko would have beat Usyk, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck you talking about, homie. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Um, There's guys out there that they could give Usyk a problem, none of which are alive today per se or are boxing today. But we know what gives that guy problems. It's pressure and persistence. That's what gives him problems. If you don't give him room to box and you force him to fight, he ends up in a fight. You know, and there's not a lot of guys like that here today. Like the only guy semblant of an elite pressure fighter, and we don't even know if he's elite yet. In fairness, is Richard Torres. Richard Torres has the makings of an elite pressure fighter, but because he doesn't have the resume, we can't call him that. But this is a guy, he's not a very big guy, only about 6'2", which is short for today's heavyweights, about 6'2". That's short in today's heavyweight division. Very stocky, very strong, those very tight, compact punches. That's the kind of guy you need for Usyk. That's the kind of guy. The caveat with Richard is you're nowhere near ready for that fight. Because I seen Alexis, shout out to Alexis Rimbero. I seen Alexis Rimbero getting hype that, you know, the fighter that I'm describing that could beat Usyk is a guy like Richard. Like, yeah, if Richard had more experience. Who's the best guy Richard fought? Johnny Rice? What, Guido Vianello? Those eggs need more bacon, bro. They need more bacon, you know? Shout out to motherfucking Trailblazer. What's up, Ring IQ? You got the ads on your channel on live, or is that just my YouTube? No, I got the ads on the shit. I'm trying to show you 1,000 commercials when I go live, bro. I ain't playing. That's how I get my money. I'm trying to show you all the commercials.
You want to get rid of the ads, you got to pay for premium, man, and then you won't see no ads for real.
Yeah.
It's only like
or
11
you
bucks
join
a
the
month.
panel, or you join the panel and sit in the back.
Yeah, you could sit in the back and jerk off if you don't want to see commercials. You could do that. That's real talk, a smart motherfucker. How you think he don't end up seeing no ads? He joined the panel.
God, that's what the fuck I used to do. I lost my YouTube premium for a couple of months. I'm like, fuck this, nigga. I'm sitting in the back of the fucking panel, bro.
He's sitting in the back and fucking jerk off to OnlyFans.
He says, "Nah, I might see Mirage back there."
I ain't seen Mirage in a minute. But Jerry Soriano is
you know
definitely
what?
back.
No, because that butt fucker is he's banned. But he's over there on IBFP asking me to tell you to unban him. I'm like, but he's calling me like a bitch boy and shit. I'm like, bro, you can't fucking ask me a favor and call me a bitch.
Speaking of
the shit is the shit is Mirage. I'm not the one that banned you, so let's get that shit right. I didn't ban him. I didn't do nothing. So nobody blame me. That was either Real Talk or Country. One of y'all banned him. Because I didn't ban him.
Me.
I didn't ban him.
That was me.
It was more than like the Real Talk, man. He be fucking him all the time.
Yeah, I didn't ban him. That was one
Jules,
of y'all.
And it's because of that, bro. He comes at me crazy as fuck on IBFP. I'm like, what? I'm just like 50 Cent. Like, what do you say fuck me for?
Yo, motherfucker said Ignacio is on the Ring IQ casting couch, bro. He's on the Mia
Hey,
fuck off, motherfucker.
What the
Hey, that nigga Hurricane Hank said, how much to keep him banned?
Oh, that's fucked up.
I mean, I would unban him. I would unban him just because I like making fun of him. Like, why you think I don't ban Jerry Soriano? I know. If I do a video about David Benavidez, it's a guarantee you're going to say some stupid gay shit that I could use for the hate mail. That's why I never banned Mirage. If you have the nerve to leave a comment, that's more content for the next day. So I don't ban Jerry Soriano and I don't ban Mirage. but you fucking did. Now, no wonder I ain't
Hey,
seen that motherfucker.
hey,
Don't
Jules,
talk about
by
me,
the way,
motherfucker.
Voice of Reason asked me to
Motherfucker.
ask you if you would unblock him. I
Who?
don't think he's blocked. Voice of Reason?
Let me see. Like,
Yeah,
where do you go? Where do you
That's
go to find the people that are
Mirage,
banned?
bro.
he
Oh,
was
that's
on.
Mirage.
No, is it?
Yeah, bro. That's Mirage, bro.
Listen,
Okay.
Mirage was exiled from Serbia because in Serbia they don't let you put dicks in your ass. That's why he had to go to Australia.
Shut up.
Oh God! And then you wonder why your
No,
Twitter account
Get
got
the fuck out
suspended,
of
man.
here, bro.
hold on.
And then you
You
wonder
know what
why
I'm
your
saying?
Twitter
Shit to
account
me today,
got
right?
suspended,
Mirage,
man. Fuck.
I'm on IBFP today, right? No. So I'm on IBFP today, right? I'm at the gym and shit. I'm having like a debate between sets, basically. This nigga Mirage is talking crazy, talking about bitch boy, bitch tits, this and that. There, I'm like, Mirage, your
Look, hey,
silhouette is
bitch.
literally fat.
Hey, bitch. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, like one thing, you know, because I understand why people get on the internet and maintain their anonymity. Like, I would do that too, you know, if I weren't a content creator. I do understand people maintaining their anonymity, but when you maintain your anonymity and you're a troll, okay, now you're just a bitch. Yeah, you just don't want people to know what you look like because you don't want to get made fun of. You a bitch. As much as you on the internet, Mirage, you a bitch. You a bitch for that. Show your motherfucking face,
No,
bro.
yeah, because I
So that
noticed
was
it's always
Mirage.
the
Okay,
guys who are
you know
hiding
what?
behind private accounts or fake profile pics. Those are the main ones who like to talk about appearance. I'm like, bro, I
Yeah.
know I'm fucking ugly. I don't care.
I didn't
Bro,
realize
listen.
it was
No.
Mirage, man.
Wait a minute. Bro, don't come up here saying I know I'm ugly and think that Virtuoso gonna be like, nah, son, you fucking gorgeous, bro. Don't talk like that. Virtuoso's not gonna do that. If you call yourself
Bro,
ugly at Ring
no,
IQ,
it's
you
cool.
just ugly at
It's
Ring
cool,
IQ,
bro.
and that's it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm ugly with big delts. That's cool.
Shout out to the big delts, bro. Big
I didn't know
forearms
that was.
too.
Hey, I didn't know that was Mirage
You seen
under
that shit,
Voice
bro?
of
My
Reason.
forearms are coming in great, dog. I told
Yeah.
my tattoo artist, give me like another month or two before I'm gonna put some feathers on my shit, bro.
Yo, dude, just because you at the gym, right, for a long time, don't leave out the forearm work. Cause you said you be there for a minute, right? You don't just be there for an hour. You be there for like a minute, right?
Yeah, I'll be there a few hours. It's because I rest between my sets correctly, and then I do my sauna, my recovery, and then my shower type shit.
Do some forearm. You know, most of the time you don't have to do forearm work because your forearms get worked out with the curls and other things you're doing. But because you're there for an extended period of time, you might as well. It doesn't take
Oh
long,
yeah,
and you
no,
don't
I
have
do
to go
a lot
heavy.
of no, like even when I'm in the fucking sauna, like usually there's like a 10 or 15 in there. I'll use that, or I'll do squats I call them grabbers, where I just keep my arms out and I just grab, and if this is the forearms, and it just gets a nice pump.
And
Clothes.
do they let you jerk off in the sauna in that gym?
Uh, no, man, not in that one.
If I started jerking off in that sauna, would I lose my membership?
Probably, Jules. Probably.
Yeah, they
Uh,
kick you out, man.
I think you get suspended for like 2 or 3 days.
But I could come back next week.
Yeah,
Well,
Bro,
probably.
what are you
they
trying to
would ask
do?
you
You're trying to be on the
politely
sex
but
offender
firmly to
registry?
leave.
No,
They
you can
suspend
come
you
back
like your
on.
Twitter account, man.
You can come back on another shift,
Ask
Jules. You just come
politely
back on
but
another
firmly
shift.
to leave.
Let me
Wait
go
till
to
that shift
Shelton.
leaves and come back on the next
Do it
shift.
in the midnight
Let me
shift.
let me go to Shelton. Shelton,
What's up, bro?
I know you seen the Clarissa Shields, Shannon Sharp
Ah, come
shit.
on, man.
Well, just what you just real quick, what you thought about that
Okay,
shit?
look. Let's lay out the scenario. And it's funny. I'm gonna say this because this is gonna make you laugh, Jules. I'm sitting here watching Renee Goulet versus Dynamite Kid, so it's gonna make you laugh. I figured that would make you laugh. 8-ounce gloves. Make Rolly make 147. Let Clarissa come in at whatever weight she wants. No headgear. Fight don't last 3 rounds.
It don't. It
Don't
don't.
last 3 rounds. Fight
And the
don't last
shit
3 rounds.
Bro, Rolly could
and the
fight with
shit
one thumb up his ass. He'd still beat her.
and
She's
the shit is
delusional,
that
bro. She's just delusional.
she's hurting the girls is what she doing. I said
Yeah.
it in a video I just uploaded that look, it was hard enough to get the women to the point where it's normal for them to fight and it's normal for people to watch it. And Netflix is kicking out money to the girls. Like it's a lot of, it's good now. And what you doing is you gonna set them back. Because if you do go in there with some fucking Joe Blow, some ham and egg guy, and he beats your ass, and he stops you, and be like, look, that was the greatest woman of all times. That got that's the best woman boxer that ever lived. That's what people gonna say. And then you gonna hurt the
that
sport.
shit you talked about, the Serena Williams story, how they got beat by a ranked 230. But I didn't know that. That's fucking funny, dog. I did not know that.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what that would be the equivalent of? That would be the equivalent of the women's national soccer team getting beat by a team of 15-year-olds.
That happened.
They were 14-year-olds. They were 14-year-olds.
Well, you got to remember.
Yeah, they beat them.
we are all men and women are built different for a reason. God set it up that way for a reason. You're different.
We're quite literally built opposite way.
Yeah.
The shit is that when you don't believe in God and you don't see the divine plan or the divine design, you can make up all kind of goofy ass shit. Like, remember, these people are confused about a lot of shit. When
that's true too. That's true, bro. That is true.
We not this way by accident. None of this shit is an accident. But when you don't have that North Star, you don't have that compass that God designed us a certain way for a certain reason. Well, if you don't believe in God, you going, I'm non-binary. I don't have a binary. I eat cheese.
Can I tell y'all my theory, way?
Not if you're going to interrupt me. Not if you're going to interrupt me. I eat cheese with the plastic wrapping on, bro. I eat
Nigga, what? Yo, don't drop the super chats. Drop the donation to the donation plate. Jules is preaching.
It's the truth.
I know, right?
But it's the truth that what separates this generation, and it gets worse with every new generation. They move, and if you don't believe in God, that's on you. I do, and I'm not gonna apologize for that. I never have, and I never will. For every new young generation that comes out, they do move further and further away with God. So a lot of the shit they believe just gets dumber and dumber. I identify as a cat. I identify as a pickaxe. I identify as a Wi-Fi router. Like, do y'all know how fucking retarded y'all sound, bro?
A Wi-Fi router. Oh my god!
Listen, I'm telling you, look, I genuinely believe that's Floyd Mayweather in drag, bro. Now hear me out. I think Floyd Mayweather couldn't give up the spotlight, bro. So he manufactured Clarissa Shields, the GWOAT. And that's Floyd in drag, bro.
Listen, bro. Listen, even Floyd, as much as people don't like Floyd, even he was not that unbearable. She is unbearable. Like
just says things that just don't make sense. She just says things that are idiotic.
But did you see that clip? You could visibly see it on her face, her not being able to register that Shannon wasn't riding with her bullshit.
Because she's just not used to that. Like, what's happening now that she's exiting the boxing space? Because in boxing, it's a lot of people that glaze her for different reasons. I have it on very good authority. I have it on very, very good authority that a part of the reason that some periodicals even put her on pound for pound is because they don't want to be accused of misogyny. They don't want to be accused of being prejudicial or racist. So they just, to keep the bitch quiet, they do what they got to do. But once you get outside of that boxing space, Shannon don't need an interview with you to get money. Ocho Cinco, they got money. They don't got to kiss your ass.
They don't have to play by DAI rules.
Exactly.
Look, man, check it out. This is some real spit, man. You talk about a chick who is, number one, she's socially awkward.
Yep.
She has no identity. She doesn't know who she is. She's been stuck in that boxing gym since she was 11 years old. So she gets out of the cage. They give her a little money. And now she's a kid in a grown woman's body. If you don't think that a 30-year-old pretty girl, she's not a bad looking girl, can do better than some 50-year-old married dude.
I ain't gonna front. That is crazy.
Come on, man.
That is crazy.
Come
Like
on.
listen. That I'm gonna say this that I seldom hear it heard. I have not heard it said that way. That you got a young woman in her prime. Why are you dating a fucking 50-year-old man, yo? You couldn't find nobody else. Like this is the best you could do. A 50-year-old man. You know you get
Jules.
prostate.
That's probably the only fucking guy that could tolerate her ass.
He got
No,
Cologuard.
no,
He got no.
no.
Listen,
She
he
got
got
enough money.
Cologuard. He get the cola. He
She,
got a shit in the bag to check the shit. He got the Cologuard,
and
bro.
she's got enough money, bro. Honestly, she's got enough money that a lot of people will put up with her bullshit.
That's
A
fair.
lot of people will put up with her bullshit. But this is the thing.
Wait. A lot
You
of
don't
people,
feel.
wait. A lot of people are of the opinion that the only reason Papoose is even dealing with her is because she's dumb, young, and he's broke. I've heard that said by many people.
Hey, now, Julius, hold up. Now, Julius,
that's why
you
he
from
be
New York.
upstairs.
You from New York, Julius. How far is that off base? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Not far off base, bro.
Listen. You eat her out. You eat her out real good, right? Legs start shaking.
Throw the legs up on the shoulder type shit.
Eat her out. Legs start shaking. Give her some dick her down real nice. Next thing you know, you get a little bit on the tax return. She gets you an Instacart account, but it's under her name, right? The T-Mobile,
type shit.
It's rocking and rolling.
Yeah. She put you on the lease and shit.
Because Remy said he broke, and a lot of bitches say.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask your panel.
What is his revenue? What is Papoose's revenue stream in 2026? Like, what do you do for money, Pat? What do you do?
Oh, you know
he's managing Clarissa Shields.
You know he's managing her now, so he's getting 20%. He's getting 20%. But look,
bro, yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask your panel a question. Everybody here. You said that Papoose is the reason that you got that deal. Did she not say that?
Yep.
So if you said that, and Papoose could get $15 million for Layla Ali, how come you could only get 8?
Right? Over 2 years.
Yeah.
Over 2 years.
It ain't even for a single fight type shit.
Listen, Shelton, I don't think she got $2 million for that fucking Franchon Cruz fight, bro. I don't. But I think that she's prideful enough to pretend that she did. Yeah.
So she's lying on her dick.
Got an $8 million deal, Jules.
I don't think that. What I think that always was look, we're gonna get together with a couple of my buddies. We're gonna say that we got you an $8 million deal valued at $2 million per fight, so that if MVP wants to use you, that's what they gotta pay. That's what that.
Now that makes sense. Now that makes sense.
It's easy. Like, we're gonna fabricate a contract minimum so that if Matchroom wants to use you or MVP wants to use you, if nothing else, we could get them into that neighborhood because this is your quote unquote contract minimum. Except right. Nobody. Nope. Yo, Jao Pataya fought on Sunday. He got 1.5.
1.7. He got 1.7, right?
I heard 1.5, but that's not that far.
What? It's more than he ever got before. It's more than he ever got before.
But just saying, they're not gonna give you that, Clarissa. They're not. They're not.
Right.
You're not getting that. You're not getting what. You're not.
Her contract stipulates
they need to put that bitch on Ritalin or something.
Is minus 1.8 million. I'm gonna guess it's 200K a month fight.
Listen, I wrote up a contract for Clarissa to where whenever she fight, she has to pay me. Yeah, I get 1.5 when she fight. I get 1.5 when she fight. Bro. Shout out to Fluffy. Clarissa versus Artur better be at 175 for the Zuffa belt. Country, who wins that?
Let's do it.
Hey, Jules, let me ask you this. Jules. Now, what do you think of that Netflix card that's coming up next month? You got Ngannou versus some grappler dude, and you got Rousey versus Carano. You know, I love me some Gina Carano. I think she's fine. I love Gina.
I'm gonna tell you something. I don't give a shit about MMA, and I don't give a shit about Francis Ngannou, even though I really like his response. I like him as a person because I don't watch MMA. I don't really watch that shit. But Gina, oh my God, Like, bro, I'm
I love
going
Gina.
live for that. I'm going live. I don't know nothing about MMA. Like, that's gonna be mostly real talk with his shirt off, jerking off during the live.
Yeah, I love Gina.
On the
I
I
love
don't
me
know
some
nothing.
Gina Carano.
I
I
don't
love
know
Gina.
nothing.
Woo.
Do you know how many times I watched Haywire because she had the black
Man,
stockings
come
on?
on, man. Tell him, Jules.
Bro!
Tell him.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. You know how many times I stroked my shit to that?
You know what
7
I
times.
love
Eating
Gina Carano.
raw salami.
I'm
I
saying, remember
love
the
Gina
scene?
Carano, man.
Remember the scene where she fighting Magneto and she put the thighs on him? She fighting
Oh
Magneto
my
in the hotel.
God. Hey,
Put the
Yeah.
thighs on him.
Oh,
You know what I'm
damn.
saying?
hey, country. I love Gina Carano so much. I don't even care if she wins or loses. I don't care. I just
Yeah, I
want
don't
to
give
see
a
her.
shit. I don't give a shit about that shit. I don't, you know.
Y'all
And
remember
you know,
when she punched Colossus in the dick? Oh my god.
punched it
Yep.
right in the fucking
Yep.
dick. And you know, like, what's crazy is Rhonda not even having a go at her. Like, I could tell that Rhonda sort of matured because she's not really
Yeah.
having a go at Gina. She didn't say nothing bad about Gina. Only one she talking shit about at the press conference is she
Dana.
talking about
Dana White.
sort of.
Dana White.
She's talking about the UFC establishment because what she said was Dana don't run that shit no more, and that's why it sucks. And they're more focused on the shareholders than they are the fighters and the fans. And I think she's right. Like, I'm not
Well,
taking
she's just
bets or
saying what all
nothing.
the fucking people on YouTube have been saying for months now.
No,
Yeah, but
let's
yeah,
be
but it
honest,
is.
Yo,
fellas.
I got.
Let's be
Yo,
honest.
can I ask a
It
question
just
about
hits harder
Rhonda?
coming from somebody
Though,
that
like,
close to the
My
country.
dude, the shit is that White House
Go
card.
ahead,
Does
bro.
that really have a buzz? Does that have a buzz? The
No,
White
no,
House
no,
that
card?
shit is
no,
ass, man. That's a 6-pack of
no,
ass. Yo,
Lying
why
ass
no.
does
bitches.
Rhonda? Yo, Rhonda is so fucking weird though. Like, why is it every time she does a face off, she comes off like a character in the character select screen? Like, you know how
Oh
you pick
yeah,
a
Fuck
it's
y'all.
a
character?
I'm
fish.
excited for the
It's a
White
fish
House
shit.
card.
Yeah, like it's Mortal Kombat.
You know why?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Rhonda, I love them, by the way. I got big love for those two girls. I really do. But
Yeah,
I believe
yeah.
that Gina has stayed away from fighting long enough that she is not a fighter anymore. And
Right.
Rhonda only knows how to be. Rhonda is trying to remember how to be a fighter because you've been
Right.
out for when the last time she had a fight? Like, you've been out for a minute. You gotta
2000.
remember.
2016.
When did Nunez knock her out? 2015.
2016. 2016.
Out
Yeah.
of
2016,
like a
2017
combined
around there.
27 years or some shit.
So you know, like with Gina, it's a lot more obvious because it's been close to 2 decades, if not 2 decades, since she fought. Like, it's
Right.
been a long fucking time.
Right.
With
Right.
Rhonda, she get up there and she do the Mortal Kombat stance because you trying to remember how to get hype over this shit. You don't even got nothing
Right.
bad to say about Gina because it's like, yeah, you're not a fighter no more. But I'm with them. I'm gonna support them. I'm gonna watch that shit. I'm gonna go live for that shit, and I am gonna
I'll
jerk
be
off
here.
a couple of times.
Hey,
I'ma
look.
jerk
But
off a couple
too,
of
but
times.
too, it could be that Rhonda realized all the shit talking is a bit of a double-edged sword. Because you could talk all
Yeah,
that shit, and then when you go out there and get embarrassed, now look at you.
Exactly. Well, who do
exactly.
you think
But
is
see,
gonna win?
I've always liked Gina for this reason. I've always
Let me
liked
ask.
Gina because
Wait.
number one.
I gotta ask. Real talk about his homosexuality. Real talk,
Okay.
because you watch MMA. Who's winning that fight in your opinion? Who wins that fight with Gina and Ronda in your opinion?
I would have to lean towards Rhonda just because of how long Gina's been out.
Right.
Bro,
Well, they've both
what
been
the
out for a
fuck?
while.
Wait, what the fuck happened to your fucking Wi-Fi, bro? Like, I can't even hear you.
Oh, word?
Big
No, my
Conley
service
gone.
is terrible over here, way.
Yeah, go
What
ahead,
you
bro.
think-
Say it again. Say it again.
What you say it again?
No, I said my service over here is terrible.
No,
That's
no,
not.
no.
Oh
Who's
my
winning the
god.
fight? Who's winning the fight?
Nah, I would say that I would have to lean towards Rhonda just because of how long Gina's been out.
Right.
Mm.
Right. I agree.
Mhm.
I agree.
Yeah, that makes. I mean, yeah.
But
And
you know why I like Gina so
Rhonda's
much?
younger though, right? Rhonda's younger, right?
Rhonda's younger than
Oh
Gina.
yeah.
Maybe like a couple years. But you
Oh.
know why I like Gina so much? I like Gina because she never had to do MMA. She came from money.
I like
She
her
just did
because
it because she really wanted to do it.
Shelton, do you know why I like her?
Oh, because she's fun.
Because she has big
Yeah,
titties and big legs.
Yeah, she's fun as fuck.
That's the main reason, and also she's cute. Like, I got, she got the
Yeah.
dark hair, which is, and
How
that's the
old
real
is
reason.
Gina? Is Gina like 40? How old is Gina? Like 46?
She got to be 40 something, close to 50. But who cares, bro?
Yeah, I know, right?
46 is the new 36,
Who
bro.
cares?
Who cares?
Yeah, I love this kid. It's kind of like
check
Layla Ali. Do we really
Bro,
care
she's
how
40
old
she's only 43, bro.
Layla Ali is? Huh?
She not. Wait, you telling me Gina's my age? Get the
She's
fuck out of
43,
here.
She's
wait.
43?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
Oh,
my
wow.
age?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And Ronda's what, 45?
Yo.
Close Ronda, like 45, 46?
Ronda's 39.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it's only like 4 or 5 years difference.
I mean,
Yeah, 5 years,
Virtuoso would eat them both out in the same night. He knows that. He
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, bro. Have y'all seen some pics of Ronda, bro?
all in the
Yo, what
enchilada,
a-
bro.
Like Ronda off camp is just so juicy, dog.
For real, yo. Pussy tasting like crab legs, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to crab legs. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. I'll be right back.
No, speaking of crab legs, actually, I had a seafood boil for the first time the other Friday, bro. It's pretty good.
Did you?
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
First
it was
time?
some pretty good shit. It was a lot of fucking work for a little bit as a piece of meat, but yeah, it was a good.
What kind of crab did you use?
It was snow crab or snow king crab, some shit like that.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Nah, man. You know what you need to try is Dungeness, man. That's some good ass shit right there.
It is. They are.
It's that
You won't be
look,
eating
it's that
around
homo
country. You up in
solidus tea.
Sac. Do they even have fish up in Sac?
What's
You
up,
up in the
fuck
country
boy?
now.
Come up here, come on the panel, come talk your shit.
Man, they don't really have a lot. They got seafood here, but it's not like down in the city though. I used to work the crab stands down there, so I used to do all that.
Oh, okay. I got you.
So I used to have all that stuff on the regular, man.
Yeah, country doesn't go to San Francisco much for the crabs anymore.
Nah, I stay away from the city.
Frisco, man. It's just Frisco's went down so bad, bro. Frisco's terrible now.
No, the place that's the worst is Oakland, though. Oakland's even worse.
Yeah, bad.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't want to go to Oakland, man.
I could only last like one night over there, man. As soon as I
you
got
know what
over there,
Oakland, you know what Oakland looks like, country? It looks like the original Mad Max movie.
Yeah, it does.
You know
it does.
You know what's worse than Oakland though is Richmond.
Richmond is
But
bad?
Richmond's always been hood, though.
Yeah,
Richmond has never been like super nice.
Traditionally, Richmond's always been worse than Oakland. Always.
Yeah.
That's bad, bro.
Yeah. Richmond and Vallejo have always been worse than Oakland.
I can't believe that fucking up north.
I knew brothers from Oakland who didn't want to go to Richmond. That says something right there, man. That says something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of the dudes you meet in the penitentiary, they be from the town, but a lot of dudes from Richmond and Richmond, Vallejo. What's the other one they got up there?
Hayward. Yeah, Hayward.
Stanley Andros off the hook too.
But San Leandro's a bunch of Samoans, country.
I heard the girls are nice over there.
East Palo Alto. They got some dudes come up out of there too.
Yeah, East Palo Alto's hood, surrounded by rich area. It's a hood.
Yeah.
Who's got
So
telenovela
has anybody been talking about? Have we been talking about this fight coming up Saturday between Sims and Barbosa? Has been and never was.
Yeah, I don't know. I just found out about it just now.
Wait, who's who though? Who's the has been?
Kenneth Sims Jr.
Oh.
That would imply that he was something.
And Arnold Barbosa's the never was.
Nah, bro. I think it's more like two never was because Kenneth Sims never won a world title. Kenneth Sims never
win something.
Kenneth Sims never won a world title.
I know
He's
Sims
the never was too.
Yeah, I know Sims did, but didn't Barbosa win a title?
He won an interim. He never won the whole thing.
Okay. I thought I know I saw the belt every time.
Chicken titles don't count.
Damn.
Nah, Barbosa
But
was
that
always
card is
just a
decent
contender.
though. Isn't that card decent?
Only because Oscar Collazo's on it.
That's the 112 guy, right? The guy from
He's
112.
105, bro.
Oh, okay. That guy.
Hey, I
Yeah,
think
the
y'all
Puerto
tripping,
Rican
bro. That
dude.
White House.
Yeah, he's
card's
undefeated,
pretty
I heard,
good, bro.
right? And he undefeated.
Yeah, he hasn't lost.
Yeah.
But then don't forget, there's also the card from England with Kakache and Dickens.
That might be good.
Yeah, it could be
That might
entertaining.
be sneaky good, yeah.
They should have put that Dickens Kakache.
Oh, did you guys hear the scuttlebutt about the boy Richardson Hitchens?
What happened?
Well, the latest is that he was sick and couldn't fight against Duarte.
Not that shit. I'm talking about him
What
talking
happened?
with Zuffa. He's talking with Zuffa.
Yeah, but don't nobody want to fuck with him over here now.
Yeah, because
Pussy,
Eddie,
bro, that
Eddie
fucking
and nobody
stupid
else
ass
is paying
bitch
that
burned bridges
motherfucker.
before he knew he could swim.
He said his tummy hurt, y'all. Why y'all gonna be mean to the man? The man said his stomach was hurting. He couldn't fight. Come on, man.
That dude
Can you believe
Yeah,
that
right.
shit?
full of shit.
He just didn't want no Duarte fucking
He
ass
said he
whipping.
had the
That's all that was.
shits.
He was
That dude
vomiting.
corny,
Yeah, I
bro.
heard
That
that,
dude's
but like,
corny.
come on.
And I think personally, I think he has the skill set to beat Duarte. He just don't have a heart.
Yeah,
Well, that's what I was about to
think that's
say.
what it is.
Skill wise, he might be better than Duarte, but toughness and heart, yeah, he's not. He don't got that.
I think Hitchens didn't expect Duarte to fucking be able to speak English, so he got shook when he told him, "Shut the fuck up, pussy." That nigga got shook.
That was hilarious,
Oh,
bro. That
man,
shit was
that sucks.
hilarious.
That's gotta suck for him. But yo, this is boxing, man. People want to find out what you are in the ring, man. And if you don't show them, people are gonna know something's up.
Yo, but Virtuoso, the problem is that he's not the only motherfucker that has ducked and dodged people from this generation of
Zuffa should
fighters.
sign Hitchens with the clause that
That's
he's
the
got to
thing.
fight
Like
Oscar over there.
I felt he could have been like Matias, but like I just don't get him. I just don't understand him. Like,
You know who else I
He
can't
doesn't want
stand?
to take the risk, bro. That's all it is.
Who else I can't stand is that motherfucking Schofield. I can't stand that son of a bitch. I hate that. I cannot stand that motherfucker.
You know what, though? Even though we can't stand him, I have to give him a little bit of credit. He's actually going to fight somebody a lot tougher, supposedly, in his next fight. He's fighting
Who's he
Lucas
fighting?
Body.
That's a good fight.
Yeah, I don't mind that fight at all if it's going to happen.
No. Look, Ignacio, I'm with you. I don't mind that fight. It's a good fight. Lucas Body did knock out Ashton Silva. That's how he came into prominence. But don't call everybody else, especially when they're not even at your fucking weight anymore. You know, he called out Shakur, he called out Keyshawn, and bro, you fighting Lucas Body, bro? What are we doing? What are we doing?
And don't forget,
don't
Jules.
fight
Don't
nobody.
forget, you had Shakur. You didn't show up, motherfucker. You didn't show up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You bitched
he
out.
might pull out again.
Not for this one, because it's gonna be for the WBA full title. He at least needs that. Like, you need to fight for a fucking title, bro. Otherwise, I don't know what the fuck
Can
it's
he
all
beat
for.
Lucas Body? Can he beat that guy?
Yeah. He's Canadian, bro. Come on.
Yeah, he'll surrender.
Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know
Hey,
what I'm
but there
saying?
are some tough ass Canadians though, Jules. I mean, look at fucking Christian and Billy. I mean, he is Canadian.
I'll go back
he's
to
Cameroonian.
he's not.
I'll take you
He's
back, Jules, to
Cameroonian.
George Chuvalo. George Chuvalo wouldn't quit.
Yeah,
He's
Chuvalo,
Cameroonian.
yeah.
He's Cameroonian by way of France, and then he's Canadian. He went to a couple of places before he landed in Canada. What I was going to say was, Ignacio, you saying all that shit so you could pick Floyd to win. Because if I ask you to go and fight, you got it.
No, I think Body has a legitimate shot. Floyd ain't that much fucking better than him.
Oh, so you got him winning?
Yeah, I could see Body winning that fight.
No, it's not. So you
You gotta be definitive, oh.
That's your pick.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I'll take him. I'm not
I'll take
fucking.
you on.
Okay,
I'm not gonna fucking.
record this shit. Record this shit. You got Lucas Body winning the fight.
Look, man, I'm gonna say this, man. The last time I saw Floyd Schofield Jr. in a real fight, He was on his belly gasping for air.
Yeah. But Lucas Body's whole thing, the reason I don't have him winning, his whole thing was he knocked out Ashton Silva. Oh, okay. Who's Ashton Silva?
Who the hell is
Fuck
that guy here?
Who the fuck did he do? And he got I think he got knockout of the year because remember he stretched him. He caught him real hard.
Yeah, he did stretch
and he
his
went
ass.
down hard.
But who was that
He
guy?
stretched him.
That guy only had like
Who the
10
fuck-
fights or
who the fuck
some
was
shit.
he?
He was nobody.
He's a prospect, bro. He's a prospect. He wasn't nobody.
Yeah.
So yeah, Floyd to do him. Floyd to get him. Floyd to get him. He's good enough to get that guy. But the rest of the division, the Sam Noakes, the Abdullah Mason, even the Raymond Murataya, I don't know that Floyd beats any of those guys. I'm not saying that he don't. I'm saying I don't know.
Do you think Shakur's really going back down to 35?
No.
No, I don't. Personally, I don't. But what makes it, while I don't think he's gonna do it, the problem is there's no money at 140. You fought the biggest name that was there, Teofimo. There's no money in the Gary Antoine Russell fight. There's no money in the Jack Catterall fight.
Isn't he working with Turkey?
The second money fight that is there, you could probably get some money, is Dalton Smith. That's the only
Because
one.
Turkey likes him.
You don't think he'd have to travel for that one?
I mean, he probably would, but no.
I don't know. Maybe in England because we got this shit going on, so a lot of travel is going to be restricted.
Yeah, but that's if you in the Middle East, bro. And who the fuck travel? Who the fuck want to be in the Middle East, bro? Like, bro, when the fuck did this?
Who the fuck goes there to vacation?
Except for the Instagram hoes.
I want to see the Taj Mahal, bro.
They out there on work, bro. They getting shitted on out there. They out there on business, bro.
Yo, Jules, but didn't you see how they put out some story about how a bunch of those fucking IG broads that were out there were panicking about trying to fly back?
Who's at a house party? Y'all don't hear that shit?
I was wondering what the fuck.
Somebody at a house party at the rec center?
What the hell?
They hear the party music.
This nigga's too specific.
You hear the music in the background, yo.
This nigga said at the rec
party.
center.
At the house party, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody got the karaoke machine out.
Oh, I was just saying, you didn't see the story about the IG broads that were there, that as soon as this whole bombing shit started, those fucking chicks were panicking because they couldn't get out of the country?
I mean, you didn't see Chris Eubank Jr. was out there panicking and shit?
Nah, Anthony, what the fuck?
So Anthony, yeah, because the bombs was literally going off in the streets, bro.
So he was out there getting shitted on?
Yeah, I think so. But he gets shitted on. In fairness, he gets shitted on everywhere he go, though. So AJ just moved out there. He's out.
Yeah, because you got to remember, man, the Iranians are pissed. They can't get to us, but they can get to them motherfuckers over there. We can't fuck with them, but we can fuck with you.
Yeah, but they fucked up. They fucked up doing that because you just pissed a lot of people off. You pissed off Saudi. You pissed off the UAE. You pissed off Qatar. Like you just really had us and the Israelis to worry about. Now you got to worry about.
Now you got everybody. Now you got everybody.
They ain't like that shit. AJ just moved out there. You know the reason that people move out there is the same reason that people here move to Puerto Rico because of the tax breaks. That's why he moved out there. But like, you really gonna move out there while they getting bombed by the Iranians? Use a different kind of cat.
What do you mean the tax breaks?
You don't pay taxes in Dubai. You don't pay taxes
in Puerto Rico either.
No, well, you get tax breaks in Puerto Rico. You get tax breaks in Puerto Rico. Yeah.
Hey, so let me ask you this, Jules. Do you think that fight's gonna go? You gonna pull that shit off between Verhoeven and Usyk and Egypt? Or is that too close?
They made it already. You mean
I mean, are they gonna pull it off with this shit going on? Because I know when I was in Lebanon when I was in the service, Egypt's only like 600 miles away. So
they're not gonna look. They're not gonna drop a bomb on the ring. You know, I'm like, you think the Iranians got a missile aimed at the pyramids that they go?
I mean, if I was in combat and I'm at war with a motherfucker and I see a whole bunch of them motherfuckers at an event, I'm blowing the motherfucker up.
Look,
That's
if the
fair.
I'm blowing
situation,
it up.
no, listen. If the
We at
situation
war,
doesn't,
motherfucker.
if the situation doesn't stabilize, they'll move it. At the very
Yeah,
most, they'll move it.
yeah.
If the situation don't
Yeah, because I mean
stabilize,
they did the fight with what's his name in Poland, right? When all that shit
yeah,
was going on.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, they
Well,
did. That's right. That's right. They did. Yeah, you're right.
they'll probably
They
do it
did.
like they'll do it in Krakatoa Mountain or something, shit, like inside a volcano. Because Turkey like doing spicy events, so they'll do it in a
This
volcano.
nigga
You know
said
what I
But
mean?
plus, you got to remember too. Now, like you said, Jules, they probably don't want to piss off Egypt because Egypt
nah,
got
bitches like
nukes.
volcanoes, way.
That's another thing that
Yeah,
Egypt has a deterrent for the out. Like, listen, man,
yeah. Egypt got nukes,
don't
so
fuck,
you might
don't
not
fuck
want to
with
piss
them
them off.
Egyptians, man. Don't do nothing to them. If anything, the World Cup is a concern. Yeah, yeah. But it'll be all right. I think they'll pull it off, Sheldon. I think they'll pull it off.
Yeah, I kind of want to see it. I mean, it's just a spectacle because there's no way Verhoeven can box with him, but Verhoeven's a hell of a kickboxer, though. He's a monster kickboxer.
Yeah,
He's got
yeah,
some
but
good strong pop.
the shit that I don't like is it's a pay-per-view, Sheldon. It shouldn't be a
Yeah, I don't
pay-per-view.
like that shit either. I don't like that
It
Oh,
should
it
bullshit.
be a
is. I thought
pay-per-view.
it was on fucking
Yeah.
Netflix.
Yeah, I'm
No,
not
no,
paying
no,
for that.
no, that's not on Netflix.
Yeah, I'll be
Vir-
watching that on YouTube, fellas.
Word.
I'm sorry.
Virtual. So if you don't cut that shit out, bro, I ain't paying for you. Owe me.
Nah, I don't mind, bro. If it
As
Usyk
opposed to all these other shits you be paying for, Virtuoso, you
type
better
shit.
stop, bro. Better.
Yeah,
You know
nah.
that
But if it's Usyk or Canelo, then I'm paying, bro.
Virtuoso has his shit set to Sheffield, right? They think he lived where Kel Brook live.
his VPN.
He got his shit set to Sheffield. Like, yeah, I'm in Sheffield, yo. Churchill Gym.
You fucking
That
snitch,
nigga,
What you
bro.
that
talking
nigga
about?
gets
I just
everything
look.
for free.
I like the British discount. Okay.
What
You know
about
what I'm
that
saying?
the British porn over there? How's it?
Now,
I
British
don't
They
porn
know.
is
got they
actually
got the
pretty
taxi
good.
shit over there.
No. British porn is actually good. They got the Joel Perry porn. It's good stuff. That's good porn. It's good
Yeah, they
stuff.
got they got
Yeah,
the
they
the,
fucking
the
signed a
taxi
red phone
category
booth.
over there is pretty awesome.
Yeah, shout out to Joel Perry. But yeah, I think I do think they'll be able to deliver Usyk versus Verhoeven. Um, it's getting hard to defend him, Usyk. It's getting a little bit hard. I still maintain my original stance that at this point I don't really care who he fights, but because Agit doesn't seem to be part of the 3-fight plan, yeah, it don't look good.
Yeah,
It's not a good look.
yeah. I've been meaning to ask you guys since this afternoon. Like, does Usyk need Yell to show this sense of completion in his career?
I don't really think he needs anything. It's just that as long as you're around, the door is open for people to say shit about you. Like, example, does he really need a geek if he fights Fabio? No. Does he need
No.
Fabio if he fights a geek? No. So it's like damned if you do, damned if you don't. That what they're gonna demand of you, right, is gonna be something unrealistic just because you're around. How do we know that? Well, that's what they do with Canelo. That's what they do with everybody. Crawford beats Canelo. What did they start asking Crawford to do? Okay, now fight Benavidez. This like, like yo, you want to think this over? Do you want you expect that to happen? No, but you're gonna ask for it. So it's like I'm not. For me, he can do no wrong. For me, he can do no wrong. But yeah, as long as you're a champion and as long as that's your mandatory, there is room for people to say shit. I can only maintain that if he follows through with this 3-fight plan that includes Fabio Wortley, because he did include him, that he'll fight the winner of that fight, which is probably going to be Fabio. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. At this point, it's extra credit. These are side missions, bro. You
I'm
getting into
not
the hole
Yeah.
is done.
So
no,
who's
because
the
I said it
second
to
Like
fight?
Caesar.
life is not a Street Fighter game. I mean, come on, man.
Well, no, Caesar he sent me the how Geet's like, oh well, they're all ducking me, and I was like, well, there's a difference between they're ducking you and you're kind of irrelevant. Like
Yeah,
you don't have the whole title that Wardley has. Like, and if he wants to have his fucking his voluntary title defense against a soft touch, because I mean the guy's been running a gauntlet since he's got there, since fucking Chaz Witherspoon. So it's like, yeah, I think he's earned a fucking voluntary title defense, a soft touch. He's gonna go after his fucking other belt, and then whatever he wants to have for his swan song is his business. So it's like I said before, Usyk could punch a baby in the face. I'd still argue for him.
Yeah, and I'd help him punch the baby in the face. Like he did everything he had to do.
Oh,
Yeah.
What the
get the
fuck?
fuck out of here.
Did everything he
Jules would
had to
punch
do.
the dog with the baby in
Nigga
the
said
face.
father son
Yeah,
Kamehameha,
he'll
bro.
punch the baby and I'll punch the dog. Rohan said, "I'm okay. I'm okay with them all apart from the Fury." Yeah, I'm not okay with that. I'm not. I'm actually not okay with that. But I don't think that'll be the case. I think that for Fury, we all know nobody wants to pay to see Usyk versus Fury 3. What they want is Usyk versus AJ. The problem is with this Zuffa bullshit going on. Fury's aligned with Zuffa. AJ is still with Matchroom, and he's loyal to Matchroom. So I don't even know if we're gonna get that now. Like, I don't know. If Netflix,
I'll be honest. If they made Usyk Fury 3 I would complain. I'd be like, man, I
it's
don't
it's a
I
it's a
don't want that
bullshit
shit.
fight.
Or
It's a
that is a
bullshit
bullshit
fight.
fight way.
No one's
But
Yeah.
I don't
asking for
think.
that.
But I don't think no. But the shit is that even though Usyk said that, right? A lot of what Usyk is doing right now is centered around whoever's willing to pay him, and I don't think anybody's willing to pay him again for that fight. I don't.
Yeah.
This nigga holding the floss like a cigarette.
Yeah, it's a force of habit. For that reason, the Agit Kabayel fight, even though he wasn't part of the 3-fight plan, if Turkey comes in with a boatload of cash, it is what it is, bro. I wouldn't dismiss the possibility of that fight. In other words, even though he's saying what he's saying, it's all gonna boil down to whatever fight Turkey wants to pay for. Well, I don't think Turkey wants to see another fucking Fury fight. I think Turkey wants Fury AJ, and for a side meal, Usyk Caballero. And it could happen that way because that's the fight. If Fury came out of retirement, it wasn't for Fabio Wardley. Maybe he'll fight him, maybe. But if he came out of retirement, it wasn't for that. And if AJ's still sticking around, if he's not retired, it's because of the Fury fight. That fight has to happen. I just wonder how it's going to happen because the lines in the sand is drawn. Like right now, I don't know if y'all seen what's going on with the lawyer shit, with the Jai Opataya shit. They saying that Matchroom.
I didn't make it to that. I didn't make it to that segment.
Yeah, yo. It's getting legal. And things getting legal, well, that's when fights don't happen. When people start calling lawyers and because it's not just competition anymore. Now it's getting really nasty. And I don't, it has to happen. It has to happen. Fury AJ has to happen, but I don't know how. I don't know that it was different before getting AJ to fight on a Saudi show against Ngannou, a Saudi show against Dubois. Yeah, that was different because it was all love. Now it's established that Turkey is working against you guys. Like, yeah, now he's working against you guys. So how are you supposed to do this fight without his money? If nothing else, Fury's still on the payroll. Even if AJ isn't, Fury's on the payroll. His next fight, we know who's paying for it. So it's rough, bro. It's rough.
I mean, is Fury really done with Frank?
It looks that way, bro. It looks if Frank were able to do something about that, the fight wouldn't be made. Remember, it's April 11th. That's only 4 weeks, bro. 4 or 5 weeks from Fury's next fight. The fight is made, bro. So if Frank could have stopped that shit from happening, he would have by now. Usyk versus Caballel would be big in Germany. Should be, yeah. That's another thing that Caballel showed in his homecoming fight. That I think they said he sold 14,000 tickets. It was a good number. That's what I remember. So there's still hope. There's still hope. Rohan said it's cheaper for Frank to let him go. Yeah, but he's not getting nothing out of it. Rohan is the thing. He's not getting a piece of that action. And that's the weird part. I'm looking forward to that fight. I love that it's a Netflix pay-per-view, which is what makes Usyk Verhoeven look all the more silly. That you really expecting people to pay extra to see that when we're getting a big fight on Netflix, nothing extra. It's got to stop, bro. Pay-per-view's got to stop. Other than that, we got what we got this weekend. We got, what is that? Rocha Diaz? Is that what we got, or is it Kenny Sims?
Alexis Rocha.
Who's fighting Kenny Sims this weekend? Does anybody? Because Kenny Sims is
Barbosa.
fighting. Barboza's fighting Kenny Sims. There you go. You know I love those Barboza fights, Ignacio. That dude is a thrill, a nonstop thrill
Yeah.
ride, bro. You know what I'm
Especially
saying?
after his last performance.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, get up for them Barboza fights. That's probably gonna be a terrible fight to watch. In all honesty, bro. Kenny Sims.
Honestly, the one that's gonna be the possible entertaining fight is Dickens and Kakachi.
Yeah, that's gonna be a firefight. Gabby gonna beat the shit out another girl. That's gonna be the fight of the night. Gabby just gonna go in there, beat the shit out that girl, and that'll be the fight of the night. And then we could all go to sleep after that. Cause Barboza versus Sims, the odds of that shit being entertaining, bro. Barboza, one of the hardest face, boring motherfuckers in the world, bro. He's the Mexican Shakur Stevenson. Cause Shakur make all the tough faces, but he don't fight tough. Yeah, that's Arnold. That's
bro.
him.
Like I don't understand why he's trying to like find a bladed stance. I'm like, yo, just square up, bro, and throw them lefts and rights.
For real, yo. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we got that to look forward to. Then what's the fight next week? Because I know there's a fight next week.
Your favorite Dominican, Adamez and Amo.
That's this month? Oh
Yep.
shit.
When is the Thurman and Fedorcha? Isn't it this month?
Yeah, it is this month at the end. I think on the 28th. I think it is.
Yeah.
It's at the end of the month. I know that. It's before the month is over. It's the last weekend of the month. And I mean, yeah, like what do we think about that fight? Does anybody have Thurman winning? Anybody give Thurman a chance?
Keith has a better chance of getting a hair transplant than winning that fucking fight.
For real.
Saying. So are we really about to watch him get splattered? Is that what he really signed up for? Because that's how I have it. Like, yeah, this dude about to get fucked up. That's how I see it. You know? Looks like Inoue and Nakatani top rank contract is expired. Wouldn't be shocked if that's on DAZN. I'll be in Japan for it. Word.
Lucky Mark, man.
It ain't even that though. Like if DAZN picks up that fight, are they gonna try to bill it as a pay? I didn't want it to go to DAZN for that reason. You know, I didn't. Are they gonna try to bill that as a pay-per-view?
They might.
Fucking A, bro.
I wouldn't put it past DAZN. Look what they've done already.
Fucking A, bro. Hopefully Top Rank is back on their feet by then and they work something out. Hopefully, because I don't want to pay pay-per-view for a fucking 5 a.m. fight, bro. That's some bullshit.
Yep.
Look, I don't care if Stephen A. Smith like talks about boxing for like a total of 82 seconds per month. I just want boxing back on ESPN. I'll renew my membership, to ESPN Unlimited if they just do that,
It will be like I've been telling y'all. I know I've been repeating it for months, but it's like I said that ESPN does want to be in boxing, but they don't want to be on the hook annually for $90 million to one promoter. That they don't want. Like, nah. We gave y'all all that money, and all the guys that were supposed to be a big part of the bottom line, all the guys that were supposed to be flagship fighters for that network, they left. Crawford left, Stevenson left, Lopez left. So it's like, yeah, we're not doing that shit again. Shout out to YouTube, but shut the fuck up, bro.
Motherfucker. I can laugh.
all right.
You're at a hotel. Door 1 is Serrano and $50,000 in cash. Door 2 is Baumgartner and $200,000 in cash. And door 3 is Shields and $1 million in cash. Door 4 is Real Talk and $50 in cash. Yo, listen. In a situation like that, I gotta keep it real. In a situation like nah, look, I'm gonna say this because those is the homies. Like Amanda's the homie, Alicia's the homie. I am not at liberty to answer those kinds of questions. Y'all can, but I cannot do that. That would be disrespectful.
So we chilling with $50?
Yeah, we gonna chill with the $50.
We can get some
and
pizza
play
and beer,
PlayStation.
dog.
No, you chilling by
talk
yourself.
boxing.
I'm taking the
Play some
200K. At least.
All right, All right, so Virtuoso signed up for 200,000 for the bomb. Country, how's it going?
Yeah, I think you know what? I think I gotta follow Virtuoso on that one, man. For real.
Ignacio,
200K and
how's
Bumgarner?
Igna-
Yeah, I'm good.
Ignacio, you gonna take the 50,000 for Clarissa?
Nah, I think I'll take
Nigga,
the
it's 50
50.
for Serrano.
Yeah, I'll take the 50 for the Butter Pecan Rican, Jules.
So nobody want the $1 million
Bro,
for the
I'm
Guap?
going for $1 million with Shields. I ain't gotta stay there. It doesn't say that shit. I'm leaving.
Not for nothing.
You better
I'm off
coyote
niggas. They're
arm
gonna
your
leave.
ass out of there, motherfucker.
Wait. So he gonna walk in the room and then walk right out. Like what? I went in.
I'm like you, just
Yeah,
like
but you know
that
what? She
one
gonna try
boxing
to
fight.
You're
fight him
gonna
on
have
while
to
he's
fight her to
leaving.
get out of there, man.
Yeah, you
Bro,
gotta fight her to get the fuck out.
You know,
Bro, I'm
Rolly
literally
gonna be
bigger
in
than
there
her,
with you,
bro.
right? You know, Rolly gonna be in there with you too. He gonna watch y'all.
He's gonna
Hear me, bro.
hey, Rolly's gonna be in the
No,
voyeur
Wait,
chair.
Here, it's an easy scenario though. Here's what you do: you throw Rolly a 64 box of crayons, you clock Shields and knock her out. Grab the money and split.
Okay, here's a different scenario. Baumgartner and Usyk watches you.
Okay, what the fuck, nigga?
Nah, fuck that. Usyk's got that creepy ass stare. Nah,
Bro,
man,
I'm
I'm
cool.
gonna be
Yo,
No,
hey, look, Jules, hear me out, bro. Usyk is probably the only other nigga that's got fuck me eyes, bro. Like,
No,
I can't do it, bro.
No, wait, hear me out. Baumgartner and Usyk watches you. Yo, Castavalle and Jayo Pataya stands next to you while you do it.
Ah, get the
Right here. You stand right next to
This
you.
nigga gamer said Usyk fans, y'all. Fuck you,
when
You know
bro.
what I'm
Usyk
saying?
dies, they're gonna make him one of the watchers and shit that watches everybody after he goes to heaven and shit.
Now,
Hey,
the
Mr.
next
Chicken
option.
says Shernika Johnson and Jayo Pataya watch you.
Now the next one, Shernika Johnson, but Javante Davis and Rolly Romero is in the room naked watching y'all.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
That's the one.
They're doing the
that's
Chinese
one.
finger trap.
Or
Oh
No
my
hands.
god! You are
and
bugging.
the last one,
Oh shit!
the last one is Clarissa. Nobody's watching y'all, but you have to eat out.
Oh
I
hell
thought you
no!
were gonna
No,
say
you know
Papoose
what?
was playing Yahtzee in the fucking
I'm
room.
taking Shernika Johnson. Taking
Nah, Bill
Rolly.
Haney's got to be in the room. You a watcher?
I'm gonna go with Yo Costa and Jayo Pataya standing next because he ain't gonna do nothing. like that
That nigga-
urinal and shit.
That nigga's gonna
Like,
stand there like a fucking Easter head, bro. Easter Island head,
motherfucker,
just fucking watching.
motherfucker just gonna be looking at you the whole time, but it's like, yo, tune him out, bro. As long as he not talking to me, it don't matter. Just tune
Yeah,
him
if you
out.
don't, long as they don't hit you or nothing, you're
Tune him
good.
out. You know what I'm saying?
He
Yo,
said, just tune
Yo,
him
Jules, I would do that.
Tune him out.
I would do that, but then I would tell Jai that Joseph Parker's outside with some fucking snow, so that way he can get the fuck out of the room.
I would tell Ja, yo, Daryl Peoples is outside the hotel right now. just lock the door.
Oh my god!
Nigga said Daryl.
He's ready to steal your belt.
Downstairs, bro. He got your belt. He does. He's got my belt. You know I want to be undisputed.
Hey,
Go
hey,
downstairs,
that's
yo.
the best one right there, Mr. Chicken. That's the best one right there.
You know what I'm saying?
Right
But
there,
yeah,
Mr. Chicken.
yo,
Highlight that one.
let me see. Hold up. Ebony Bridges, but you have to listen to Clarissa talk for 25 minutes. Nah, I could deal
Oh,
with
that's
that.
easy. Yeah, that's
No,
easy.
I could
That's
deal with that.
fine.
No, all right.
I don't know. I don't think I got the
no.
attention span.
Listen, Naomi Valle, but Inoue is shadow boxing naked next to y'all.
This
Fuck,
motherfucker.
man, where you coming up with this shit, dude?
after 30 minutes in the sauna.
You know what I'm saying? And you got to play Ryan Garcia's hit single, bro. What's the hit single? I'm blessed, highly favored. You
gotta listen to Rolly on the heavy bag.
right. That motherfucker sound like he passing a stone, bro. Fuck wrong with
Fuck,
him?
bro.
Gamer said John
That's
Fury in
funny,
the
fool.
background shouting.
Nah, fuck y'all. I got a headache. That shit was fucking so funny, dude.
All right. Wait. I think I got one. Um, okay, Shernika Johnson. You shower with Shernika Johnson, but John Fury is in the bathroom with y'all and he's using the toilet. You know, my son, he's a
No man born from his mother
No
can
man,
shit like me.
you know what I'm saying? Let me think. What's another one? All right. Alicia Baumgartner in a car, but nah. That's just gay.
Errol Spence driving.
All right, no, Alicia Baumgartner, but Chris Cyborg is playing with her.
No, I got one. You know what? You just gave me an idea. You have to eat out Chris Cyborg while Alicia Baumgartner laughs at you. Yes.
That's my
Yes.
mom.
Oh my god, bro! What the fuck?
Country.
The
country,
shit you come up
yes.
with.
Country, yes or yes? I
I agree.
get. Good answer. And yeah, man. And yeah. Okay.
Fucking bounties did we just acquire with that one?
Ronda Rousey, but Amir Khan is laying next to her while you do it in the
The
bed.
chicken movie says Michaela Mayer, but Gervonta Davis is in the room and you have to stop him from kidnapping.
Yeah. Michaela Mayer, but Frank Martin is recording a mixtape while y'all do it.
I was wondering where you were gonna go with that shit.
Right? He's recording a mixtape. He's cutting a mixtape demo while y'all do it. I could do that. That ain't gonna bother me. Frank got some bars, man. You got some raps. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. And yeah, the shit getting real. Shit is getting real. The lawsuit shit. I'm pretty sure the IBF is gonna fold now. Going back to that subject,
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
I told you they were gonna sue their ass.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna fold now because this is too much to be petty to one fighter. This is way too expensive. This is way too big a problem, and it looks like
For their ass by
retaliation.
stripping Yanni Beck.
Right? Exactly. That this is more trouble than it's worth for you to try to send a message to them. Yeah, you don't need this kind of attention. So I'm fairly confident he'll get to keep his title. Shout out to motherfucking Don Juan, Monica Bellucci, but Shadow Diddy is listen, bro. I don't get you talking about
So I don't give a
don't
fuck if
I
Diddy's
don't
there.
give a fuck, dog.
Like Diddy, take notes.
Now listen, I got one for y'all. Prime Monica Bellucci or prime Jennifer Connelly?
Ooh,
That's a tough one when you think
that is
about
a
it.
tough one.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with Monica.
yeah.
I'm gonna stick with Monica. She's got those eyes, bro. It's just like fucking.
Okay.
Got the
Man,
wanna
fuck
fucking
come
y'all. I'm
between.
accent.
making me a country sandwich and taking them both, man. Fuck y'all.
Oh shit, greedy motherfucker. Virtuoso?
Yeah, I'm taking Jennifer Connelly.
Ignacio?
Nah, Monica was a bad one in the 90s. I think I'd have to go with her.
Yo, listen,
Go.
Jennifer Connelly was a bad one in the 90s too, bro, in fairness.
Bro, did you see her? Hold on, wait. Did you see her in Requiem for a Dream?
Yeah.
No, I get
Oh
it,
my
but like
god,
I'm
bro.
talking about Jennifer Connelly when she did
Bro, I
Career
fucking knew it. I just
Opportunities.
got the goddamn bounty increase.
Listen,
Hey,
bro.
Jules.
Listen.
Andre
Go ahead.
16 says Sky Nicholson, but Derek Chisora is hovering over you.
Jesus Christ.
I could work under those
I
circumstances, bro.
I got
Hey, he
one. I
might be
got
mad
one.
though
All
because
right,
Big
all right,
Sean
all
is
right,
trying
all
and
right.
didn't
Okay.
get it.
All right,
Monica
you're in
Bellucci.
bed with
Monica Bellucci, but you got to do her on top of Tyson Fury's back.
I could
Nah.
work under those
I-
circumstances. It's Monica Bellucci, bro.
Yo.
I could work under those circumstances, bro. I could work under those circumstances. Go ahead, Virtuoso.
Okay, Yokasa Valle, but you gotta hear to Mauricio Suleiman read the rule book to the WBC.
Okay, I could work under those circumstances. I
All
could work
right.
under those. Okay. Monica Bellucci, but Dillian White is cooking curry goat in the kitchen while you do it.
Fuck.
Cooking
Bro, I'm asking
oxtail.
for that curry and just slapping it on her
Well, take
ass.
fucking Shadow Diddy off, you asshole. Bitch.
He's
Oh,
menacing real talk.
Because I'm looking at the chat. This nigga fucking round one. Shadow Diddy staring at Real Dog menacingly, bro. Fuck off, bro.
The Baconator.
Listen, bro. But yeah, like I think they're gonna let him keep the title ultimately. I think they realize the error of their ways. And I think that look, if Matchroom and the other guys really want to compete with these people, what you have to remember is the most that they could do is try to buy your fighters off of you. That's the most that they could do is go in their ear and try to get them to come over. So you tighten up on the contracts and you just do better shows. That's how you beat them. Because look, they did 4 shows, but at the very most, those were club level shows, bro. You don't actually have to worry about them. The biggest worry is them poaching fighters. That's the biggest problem. So you just tighten up on the contracts and do your thing, bro. This some bitch shit. I don't feel Jayo Pataya should be stripped because y'all got beef with each other. And if Matchroom really is involved in that shit, that's fucked up, bro. Because not only did you not offer that guy a new deal, you're gonna punish him for going over there. That's wrong, bro. That's
Okay,
wrong.
so because I was saying I didn't get to that segment. So is that what it was? Like they colluded with the fucking.
They're alleging that Matchroom and the sanctioning bodies, obviously the IBF, colluded because what they're trying to do is intimidate fighters from going over there. That listen, don't go to Zuffa or it's going to cost you your belt, basically. And I don't know that Matchroom is involved in that. That's the allegation. But I'm saying if they are, yeah, that's fucked up, bro. Because not only did y'all not offer that dude a new deal, you didn't offer him nothing, but you're gonna get mad at him for going over there. What was he supposed to do?
What the fuck was he supposed to do? Turn around and bend over for you?
People acting like he had a choice. He went over there out of necessity. So Eddie is a manager for the UFC now. Yeah, apparently. I'll be back after these commercial messages.
I mean, who the fuck had that on their bingo card, bro? Fucking Dana White arguing, fucking getting into boxing and Eddie being a fucking UFC manager. Like, the
Say
fuck
what?
2026.
Yeah, not like necessarily for the UFC, but like he just started a talent agency where he's going to be managing fighters, and I think it's going to be interesting. Like you're seeing those two
Bro,
in the
Mr.
same
T,
room
fuck off, bro. I
negotiating a
gotta go to
deal.
sleep for work tonight. I ain't trying to anybody trying to watch Shadow Diddy for that long.
Yeah, for real. Anyway, like it's like, yo, this is kind of a smooth move by Eddie, because like in a way, yeah, he's trying to look out for the interests of Tom Aspinall. But is that going to hurt the future relationship with Dana White? Because what if his contract runs out? I don't know how many fights he got left there, but from what I'm noticing is that a lot of fighters are pretty discontent with the UFC, man, and they're gonna want like a bigger slice of the pie. But they gotta fucking unionize at some point. But we'll see what happens with this shit because it is kind of interesting that out of the blue, he's representing Tom Aspinall just to be a pain in Dana White's ass.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I also saw it as like because Tom was already expressing interest in getting into boxing, so he could just be like, trying to get that relationship now, so that way, whenever it is time for him to come over, he signs with
Yeah,
fucking Eddie and Matchroom type shit. He's already signed with them.
it's about branding. They're trying to like. I think the UFC is like at least the fighters are in badly need of that because like if you remember real talk, if you remember the Reebok deal, how that shit wiped away all that fucking endorsement money because they had to wear this plain
Yeah,
ass
yeah, yeah,
bullshit
yeah.
ass shorts and shirts. Like nobody was buying that shit. It was a terrible deal, but that took away the sponsorship money, and now fighters are still complaining about their pay. So they got to open up new avenues for revenue, and the UFC is not letting them do that.
Yeah, the UFC like
Holy
they're
crap, you're cutting in and
they're
out, bro.
because they want
Yeah,
to
I
a
can't hear
star,
you. Real talk.
Real
but
talk, you're cutting in and out, man. The
their
McDonald's Wi-Fi is
best.
kicking in on you.
Uh, Fuck off. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Now I can.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Go ahead, man.
Okay, no, I was saying that that the UFC is a little fucked because they don't want to create a star that's bigger than the brand and the sport, but that's
True.
literally when they were at their peak. Like that
Uh-huh.
was when they were at their peak, when they had Connor, when Connor was doing all these crazy fights. Like he was bigger than the sport itself. He transcended the sport, but y'all couldn't control him, and now y'all refuse to fucking let him fight so that way he can be done with his contract. So
Right.
the UFC, they're a little fucked. That's why they did the Reebok deal where they, you're gonna wear these brands and you don't get sponsors, and it's literally
Bro,
all
all they
backfiring
got was a
because
little
now,
Monster Energy logo.
yeah, now they can't create stars, and the ones that they do create, it's like fucking Alex is getting old, man. He's almost 40. You know what I'm saying? Ilya, he's Spaniard, but it's like it's not really like a fucking
By the
huge
way,
demographic. You
he's
know what I'm
headlining the
saying?
White House card, and he's gonna beat up Justin Gaethje from what I'm hearing, because
He's
like
gonna
they
knock
think it's a
Jake Gaethje the
mismatch.
fuck out. I'm excited for that card. I feel like I'm the only person in the world apparently, but I'm excited for that shit. It would have been nice to
I
be
mean,
if it was Islam, but Islam's
yeah,
too
it could be
pussy.
better.
Yeah, it definitely could be better, but I'm not. Most of the people who are complaining, they're just complaining because John Jones isn't on it, or and it's like fuck John Jones. He doesn't deserve to be on it. So most of the people I hear
Yeah,
complaining about it, that's their gripe. That we were getting promised Connor and John, and it was like okay, but one, John is a fucking pussy, and Connor is fucking old and washed up. Who the fuck wants to see that?
yeah, it would
I
have been
don't see
great
what
to
the complaint about
that would
is.
have been like real talk. That would have been a great like moment to have, Jones versus Aspinall. Just get that shit over with. Give him his fucking
Well, then, yeah, that would have
whatever he
been great, but
wants.
it's like it wouldn't have even it wouldn't have even been that if John had just fought Aspinall, and then John, this fight probably would have been Alex. But you didn't want to do your due diligence when it was your time. You gave up your title, you retired, and now you're begging for relevancy. It's like, no, bro, you just don't get to fucking bite the hand that fed you, and apparently went around kissing your ass and on all these different fucking interviews and shit. You just gotta fucking sit back and watch Tom fucking fight the winner of Gon and Alex now, bro.
Yeah, John really shit the bed. As far as
Yeah, definitely.
uh,
He fucked up his legacy in like
yeah,
a year or two.
it's like it's been downhill since like he came back like in 2021 or 22 just to fight,
Sure, I
Stipe, and
personally
that was
feel
a
like the
bullshit
downfall
fight.
started when he lost to Reyes.
Oh yeah, I thought he lost to Reyes. I thought he lost to Gustafson, but yeah, I think they got to protect his image. Like he has been like
And
the
then Gon, the only
to me
reason
the
Gon
face of
is
the
getting
company.
infinite title shots is because one, they didn't want to give it to Volkov because Tom had already slept Volkov. So him beating Gon, it's not a great fight. So they had to rob Volkov for Gon because that's the only person John got to beat that wasn't a fucking 43-year-old firefighter. So then Gon fucking finger fucks Tom in the eye, and now he gets another title shot. It's like, bro, this guy just
Yeah, I
gets
feel like
infinite
this dude
title
is
shots
failing
because
upward.
they're trying to protect fucking John's legacy.
Yeah, but yeah, man, I don't feel sorry for John. He really fucked it up. Not fighting Tom Aspinall and getting that shit over with. But
Yeah, I don't feel
fuck,
sorry for the guy. Most of the people complaining about it, it's literally just for John, and it's like, bro, fuck John.
no. I think it's for not, but it's for different reasons, and not just because of John Jones. I think they feel like that there's a lack of star power in the UFC. To
Yeah,
some
they
extent,
were
that's just
saying that
me.
it should have been like 6 title fights, but I mean, realistically, I feel like the only thing that would have made this that much better is if they put if it was Islam and Ilya. I feel like that would have really that really is it. But like I
Mm-hmm.
don't mind. I don't mind. I think it's a great card. I'm excited for it on the cool. You know, you get Alex and
Yeah,
Ilya on the same card, bro. It's gonna be a banger.
we'll see. But yeah, man, it's like to them, it's like that kind of gives them the best shine when now that they're getting into Zuffa boxing. Like, are people gonna keep complaining about the pay, man? Like, it's just like, dude,
Honestly, I think
they're
yeah, wait. I think it's gonna get worse because they're seeing Dana. Because one, Dana's not even a part of UFC anymore, bro. He doesn't do shit over there. He doesn't do any
no,
matchmaking, and
he's
and
just
his promotions is
I've been
ass.
saying it for years, yo, that Dana's a figurehead. He's just a
He's
promoter
just a
there. The
mouthpiece at
guys
this point, literally.
the guys who really responsible for that shit for the growth of UFC are the Fertitta brothers,
Yeah.
and you got to thank the matchmakers too, Joe Silva. They're the one that really built the company, besides the
Yeah, so
fighters.
Dana's just a mouthpiece at this point, and he's not even a good one. He does no more fucking energy or anything for the fight or for the fighters anymore.
Yeah, he's
So
checked out. He's more
they're
interested in
all
gambling.
seeing him go over there, give all his energy to Zuffa, get Connor 15 million for this bullshit fight, but then they're not getting shit over there. So yeah, I think it's I feel like it's gonna come to a boiling point eventually, and it's soon.
You talking about John
And then
Jones?
they're saying like the Paramount. We're talking about how like the UFC and Paramount. Well, I was about to talk about the UFC and Paramount deal. It's like it's kind of screwing over the UFC because there's no energy over there. There's no stars. Dana's pretty much gone, and he's a part. He's full on Zuffa now. So and
Yeah.
then now he's complaining about pay.
Well, there's nothing that can be done about it. It kind of seems like Dana White's power's been taken from him, and it's the shareholders that are calling all the shots. That's just what I take away from it, from what people are saying. There's not a lot to be excited about if you're a UFC fan, to be honest, but that's just how it looks outwardly. I don't know that shit, but I know that John is asking to be let go from his contract, and it's like, well, yeah, if you ain't gonna use him, might as well, and then he gonna go to MVP. The worst shit would be, fellas, is if they do John Jones versus Francis Ngannou on Netflix, and MVP are the ones who promote it. Because I could see that. I could see that. You know? John
And
Jones is
the
the only
reason
bit.
why the UFC doesn't want to let them go or let John go specifically is because, well, one, they don't want him going out because he's their GOAT. They don't want him going out there and getting fucked up because now it looks bad on the company that, well, this is the guy you protected and propped up and said it was the GOAT and the baddest man on the planet. And now he goes out and gets embarrassed and it looks bad on the UFC because now it's like, well, y'all couldn't deliver the biggest fights. And two, your supposed GOAT just got butt fucked. So what do y'all have?
And that was supposed to be the sales pitch of the UFC, that the best always fight the best. But, that's a fight that they were deprived of, and the Aspinall fight. Shout out to George. Diddy versus Fleece Johnson. Who wins that fight, country?
I'm taking Fleece, bro. That dude's a fucking criminal.
Shout out to being a criminal, bro. UFC's not letting Jones go. Probably not. In fairness, probably not. Francis.
Look
He's
how
making.
long they've held on to Connor.
I mean, Francis is making a killing ever since he left the UFC. Like John Jones got to be mad about that. They like, yeah. Ever since this dude left, it's from money to money to more money. Now you about to get more
Bro,
money to
that dude
fight a
made
fucking.
more money in one fight than John made his entire career combined, bro.
I don't know.
And John is.
Do you think John Fleece can handle Bat Diddy though?
I don't think anybody can really. Not with the utility belt, bro.
Yeah,
His
no.
dildos.
The utility belt is OP, bro.
Shout out to the utility belt. Nah, Jules, keep Shadow Diddy on the screen for a good 5 minutes. I want that image seared into the back of Real Talk's eyelids when he goes
You're
to
a
sleep.
piece
Let
of
me go get him.
shit. You're a fucking piece of shit.
Let me get him. Let me get him right now. I gotta get him. There he is. You know what I'm saying? There he is.
Johnny
Shout
was
out to
saying he need a
motherfucker
picture of
MW2.
Gina.
The IBF wanted Jai to wear the cock ring at Zoo. Yeah, that's why they stripped him, because he didn't wear the cock ring. He's supposed to wear a cock ring during the fight that said
Yeah, the
IBF on it.
one.
Yeah, it's got little spikes on it and shit. But yeah, like in fairness, maybe the play that Eddie is go, because I didn't really understand that manager move, which is why I haven't talked about it yet. I didn't see what role him being the manager, what difference would that make at the UFC? And maybe it's just to cause problems. You know what I mean? ask for more money, give people a hard time. Because other than that, I'm like, well, what else? What are you going to do as a manager at the UFC or managing UFC fighters? I should say. What is that going to do? And the most I could think of is what he's going to be a pain in the ass. He's going to make it hard for them to do their fights. Is that possible under the UFC structure? Real talk.
Well, some fighters do have managers like Islam. You know, he has Abdullah Aziz, and that's his manager. And I'm not entirely sure exactly the function of him, but you know, because for me personally, all I ever see that dude is bitch and moan on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I'm sure it is. You know, to be at the negotiating table to say no. Look, my fighter needs this fight by this time and for this amount of money. You know, because the UFC they're really, how do I say, they're like they're very loose with their matchmaking, and they have guys just sitting on shelves for a year for absolutely no reason at all.
So would you say that the Paramount deal was bad for them?
Yeah, I would say it was bad for them, but they've been doing a lot of things that have been bad for them, and the Paramount's just, I feel like that's the nail in the coffin, because it started with, you know, them signing the Reebok deal where, you know, fighters have to wear a Reebok uniform, you don't get sponsors, and then it just slowly started trickling to where like you're stunting your own ability to create stars, and that is why the UFC is not only it's plateaued, but now it's starting to go at a downward spiral
Wow.
because
To be
you guys don't want to create a star that's bigger than the company, but that is literally when the company was at its highest point.
Shout out to Ignacio. Shout out to George. Real talk. Shadow Diddy versus Yujiro Hanma. Who wins that fight?
uh I'm not picking anyone against Yujiro.
Shout out to Yujiro. Um, I mean, I'm getting the sense that basically Dana's withdrawn from the UFC in totality. People, like I said, I keep seeing people say that he's phoning it in now. He doesn't really care about what's going on. Doesn't have the energy that he used to have. And why would he if he's not making decisions? And I heard him say that he doesn't even do the negotiations. He's not part of the negotiation of the matchmaking at the UFC. So it's like, well, yeah, then he's just the figurehead. And you know, the UFC was at its best when he was more involved. But if he's not involved anymore, that explains a lot, honestly. That explains a lot. You know, on that note, that we're talking about Gay, it's time for me to go to sleep. If we get to a point where we're having in-depth conversations
I
about MMA, it's time for me to go to sleep.
I
I
feel you. I'm
see
all at you on the next one.
Peace.
I see
Night,
y'all on the
brother.
next
Peace.
one.